Um,
He went out Super Saiyan.
Yeah, he did.
let's see. Can I get? Oh, nope. That's not what. What? There we go. All right, he will disappear, and then I'll redo the thing. So this final topic, real quick. Game of Thrones, as of this recording, is coming out tonight. Season 6, episode uno. I'm excited. I know you guys are excited.
Nope.
You're not excited.
I'm not gonna watch it.
What? Really?
Yep.
No.
Why?
Yep. I'm waiting for the book to come out
Oh my god.
because this one is overtaking. All the
Okay,
book
so
stuff.
you're a rare bird because I've talked to some people who are definitely in your position and who have pretty much caved and said, "Nah, I'm gonna watch it."
I'm not doing it.
Okay. Well, that's admirable.
I haven't even watched trailers for this season.
Oh, that's great.
Really?
Okay, so I haven't really either.
I haven't
But
either.
what I wanted to do with this topic, sorry, I'm like figuring out the windows here. I wanted to talk about our predictions for this season and thus the future book.
I need a recap because even the season 5 kind of branched off from the book also, and I
Yep.
kind of forget what the new things that happened.
So let's talk about them.
Okay, so they're
And Ian,
Bring
how
it.
much more time do you have?
I'm good. I got like another 15 minutes.
Okay.
yeah, same.
All right.
I had the same.
Okay, we're good then.
They are in. Bran is met the Wildling, the third-eyed
Yep.
crow.
Yeah, and so that
Yeah,
was that was the end of season 4. We haven't even seen him at all for a blink in season 5.
Oh
Right,
shit!
right.
That
He's
was in season
he's
5.
been training presumably, right? That's what I thought is like this guy's gonna like teach him how to take out these White Walkers.
Through
Jon
warging.
Snow,
Through
famously.
warging. That's what he'll
God,
become.
man.
He'll be full on warg. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just do each person and figure out what the prediction is.
Well-
Bran will figure out how to warg into either Hodor,
He's
or
done that
somebody
already.
else. Right, he's already done.
Yeah,
Hodor,
he's already done it, yeah.
Literally turning Hodor into like an amazing knight because Hodor is gigantic already. So like the mountain is like gigantic.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He'll become like the perfect knight who will have like the mind of Bran, but then like the skill, the
Strength.
strength and everything of Hodor is
Neat.
my prediction. Or he'll warg somebody else, or like constantly be warging different people.
Do you think he would be able to warg while also having his own conscience at one point? Do you think he would get so good that he's just
think
like
so.
doing his own thing and having people like mind controlled?
Probably.
That'd be
You
pretty
know,
intense
I think
and
so.
very powerful.
You know what's funny is that part of the whole show and everything, I wasn't a fan of. Like, I hope it gets better. Well, just because it was kind of boring and stuff at first, you know. I just that part of the story, I wasn't a big fan.
Bran's
But-
story?
Yeah,
Sure.
So-
It's kind of
I'm
boring in the
hoping-
book too. So
I hope it gets better. I mean, it's a cool ability. It seems like something that would be pretty interesting, but
Yeah.
you know, just so far, every time that comes on, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Right.
yeah, I understand.
But one of my favorite characters was what was his name? He had his face was half burnt from his brother, the
The
Mountain,
dog, the mountain.
Or not
I mean the dog.
The Hound.
the dog,
The
the Hound.
dog.
that-
The dog.
The Hound's dead.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Okay,
I hope
you're
he
right
comes
because he
back.
just kind of like laid there, so
Right.
he could still be alive.
I'm thinking he's still alive and he's gonna come back for vengeance.
Arya is now blind,
Right.
essentially like punished and on the shit list of that cult or whatever, or like that like crazy faceless people.
Yeah.
Which is really like disheartening because I really liked that guy and to find out that he's this like very strict like crazy dude that's like I don't know punishing Arya like now she's just blind like I don't know what she's gonna be doing I don't know her motivations anymore like she's
Well,
pretty much given up almost
I think-
entirely on finding her family and
I think the blindness thing is part of the training as well.
okay right where it's not permanent.
Yeah, it's
She'll-
not permanent.
Yeah.
They're like it's like a spell or whatever on her, so
Yeah.
she can learn to do things without seeing as well.
Yeah,
Like, rely more on her. She's gonna go daredevil mode.
Yeah,
on
right.
Everything else, yeah,
That'd be cool.
I think so.
I also think that she still will play a big part in a major death on the Lannister side,
Oh, of course. of
right? Like
course.
I feel like if someone's gonna kill Cersei, I really do think it's gonna be Arya.
Yeah,
that would be cool too.
Yeah,
but then again, this is Game of Thrones,
where
and
that
nobody
stuff
ever gets
doesn't
their
happen.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
For
what
sure.
if that's what we want, then that's not gonna happen.
good point.
Yep.
Yeah, Jon Snow being dead, a lot of people are like, oh, he's not dead. You know,
Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not dead.
you really don't think he's dead?
No.
But
I-
I think Jon Snow being a fan favorite is exactly the same point that you just made. Is that like
No one wanted to see him die.
I still don't think he's dead.
Wow.
I think him, Daenerys, and Tyrion are going to be the 3 dragon riders.
Yeah.
What do you mean 3 dragon riders?
So Dany has 3 dragons.
Yeah, but like
it's kind of like prophesized that there must be 3 people to, like, the same way when they originally conquered Westeros, there was like the main guy on the biggest dragon and his 2 sisters. This one will be Dany and then the other 2 guys.
You don't think it will be the Bear family guy?
No.
Interesting.
I think he'll be Dunzo soonish.
Wow. Yeah, he just like sacrifices Dany.
Oh yeah,
because that's what
he's like. Yeah, he like would do that anyway.
Yeah.
I think he'll be gone for sure.
Yeah.
Where are they? Did she get on the dragon?
She jumped on the dragon. Now she's being surrounded by Dothraki clan.
Yep.
Oh, while she's on the dragon?
She got off the dragon.
Yep.
And she's like chilling on like this like hill, this like grassy hill, far away from the city, and then this like Dothraki clan, like, or some kind of clan came and like just surrounded
her. Yeah.
Yeah, and so she presumably is kidnapped. Tyrion and the other guy, they're just like, what do we do? Like, they're just chilling out. Like, that city is like going to shit because there's so much like civil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Cersei has like that whole fucking thing is ridiculous. Like with the religious group.
Oh right, the Sparrows.
The Sparrows, the High Sparrow and Cersei.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I think Cersei
and she did her walk of shame already.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I think she's gonna turn her eyes to like just annihilating every one of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Oh. And then there's the Maester that's been experimenting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to bring back the mountain.
So I think that knight that picked her up is the mountain.
That is the mountain. Yeah. But like zombified basically.
Yeah, he looks zombified.
Crazy. Yeah.
So then you have Melisandre, who's
what does she
still
do?
in jail from the High Sparrows. Poor girl.
Melisandre is?
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
Yeah.
They got her?
Yeah, they well that was Cersei put her
Did
that, right? She, like, and that's how.
Oh, you mean you mean
not Melisandre. Melisandre is you're right.
the red wind.
Yeah. Well, that's how a lot of people think that Jon Snow is going to come back to life, because she's super like, holy crap! I put my like bet on the wrong horse because we.
Yeah, no, that's it's very heavily hinted in the book that obviously whatever Stannis was not the Red Warrior that she thought was reincarnated.
Yeah.
It's Jon Snow who it is.
Wow.
Is who she thinks it is. So, yeah, it's heavily suggested that she thinks Jon was the one that she should be, supporting, basically.
Interesting. Another thing, my wife read all the books, and she said that at one point the Stark mother comes back.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
So they just completely just wrote that out of the show.
Yeah. So at one point she has her throat slit or whatever. Yeah. And she's Lady Stoneheart, and she comes back and she kind of has like this like covering on her neck, and she's like all like almost like super white pale.
Yeah.
Because she like was bloated in the river and everything, and I forget who they capture. Oh, they capture Brienne. And she's like about to kill her. Is where the book has left
she's
off.
Like essentially failed.
Yeah, because she like considers that she betrayed her or something.
Yeah. So and then Brienne of Tarth killed Stannis, and now is.
That was dumb. That was a dumb ending for Stannis, I thought, in the show.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
He had essentially failed, right? Like he had failed now for like almost the 3rd time.
Yeah. He was a cool character though. I liked him in the show a lot.
He was dynamic.
Yeah.
when he killed his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty intense.
That was intense. That wasn't even in the books, from what I understand.
No, but apparently it's going to be in this next book.
Got it. Okay.
I think who got the really crappy end of the stick was the one dude.
His daughter.
No. The Starks. The Stark's son that like he kind of captured from the. Oh man, he gets tortured.
Yeah.
He gets his stuff
Dude,
cut.
I don't know. At the same time, though, that guy was a dick.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Theon?
Theon.
Theon Greyjoy?
Yeah, Theon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I feel bad for him because he's been totally brutalized this entire time.
Yeah.
But Yeah, he wasn't like the nicest guy either.
Yeah, he like fingered his own sister when they're on the horse.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that in the show?
Oh, he didn't know it was his sister though.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but still.
He's like jerk. He's a jerk. But
Yeah.
man, dude, in that scene where he was forced to watch, like holy crap. Like I am
know.
hoping like that what's his face? He used to be a Snow, now he's a
Oh, Ramsey. Ramsey
hope-
Bolton.
Yeah, I hope that guy just eats it. I hope
Yeah.
some major bad stuff happens to the
I
scene.
hope both of that, the whole family does. The Boltons,
Yeah.
whatever. They're like the most bad guys of the show.
Oh,
Really,
no.
they're like
They really
worse than the
are.
Lannisters, kind of.
Lannisters at least are consistent. And like
Yeah.
they have some kind of honor in the sense that like we don't like you and we'll stay true to that. But like these guys are just jumping from they don't give a shit. They're
Yeah.
so nasty. Yeah. So and then to see what Sansa does, I'm curious with her and Greyjoy.
What left off with her?
They escaped and they jumped off the wall into the river.
Yeah.
Sansa and Greyjoy killed Bolton's like mistress or lover or whatever.
Yeah, that chick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that. They put
Pushed
her
her
in the
off.
same place.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they jumped off. So I'm curious what those two are going to do. I have a
Wait, so
feeling,
it's Theon and her?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it's not going to be anything good. I feel like every time Sansa gets out of a bad situation, the story's about how she gets back into a bad situation.
A worse one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I don't like her character much. Honestly, she's
I didn't
just
either
not.
at first, and
Yeah.
I liked the idea of her and Littlefinger working the system, and then Littlefinger was like, "I just needed you for like 2 episodes,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you're done." And I was like, "God damn it, man!" So like,
Yeah.
and then I just my entire emotion and thought behind her was just more like sympathy. I was like so sad for what she was going through. It was terrible.
She's been like used the entire
Yeah.
series, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have Cersei's son, King
Tommen.
Tommen. So I'm curious what he's gonna do. If he's gonna like back the High Sparrow, he just seems to be like a spineless turd. My God.
Yeah.
Who's that? I'm sorry.
King Tommen. He's the new king of.
Joffrey's brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
nicer
I got you.
one, but certainly a kid without any
Yeah,
kind of like.
Experience or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't there have to be like a trial with Cersei still or not or no?
I
Or
think
she
that
done
was
with
it.
after-
I think that was her
it.
walk of shame, and that's it. But he
Okay.
still has his wife that's locked up there, that he hasn't.
Right,
And so,
yeah.
her whole family is gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
think that's gonna cause something crazy.
right, and then you also have the Sand family.
Oh,
yeah.
So dumb. Fuck, that was like the worst part of the season.
Yeah.
The Sand Snakes, those like terrible acting.
Yeah.
and, like, terrible costumes and
Yeah, they wasted
whole-
a lot.
that whole setting of sending Jamie down there was awful. That was awful.
It was pretty bad. But
One cool
something
thing
big
out of that-
happened in that
Go ahead.
his daughter died, so he's gonna want revenge. I'm assuming. Like I'm assuming Jamie is gonna be like, "Look, we just lost our daughter. We gotta like."
It's another thing that's just fucking weird and dumb.
Was not in
Yeah.
books.
No, that whole storyline is like not there. With like him going down there, they had like a totally different knight that tries to do this and has like a love story with the woman down there.
Got it.
Yeah,
That'd be, I guess, in the show.
The daughter gets
right-hand
injured.
Man. Does he get killed?
the other knight. It was one of the Kingsguard.
Okay.
That gets sent down there early on in the series. Basically, it's like Eris Oakheart or something. He's probably mentioned in the show, or maybe not. And then he falls in love with the main sister, and they're trying to get the Myrcella back to the
King's Landing.
the King's Landing because they have like a deal worked out or whatever. And then the one guy, the dad's like guard guy that has the giant sickle thing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
that was the
he's
coolest
still
part.
there.
He's awesome.
He's still there. And then I think right when they're getting ready to get her on the boat, he's like waiting for them on the boat, and he kills the knight. And at the same time, they're looking for this other knight. I don't remember if this is in the show. It's called Darkstar,
Whoa.
who is the brother of, or like related to the guy that they always talk about from the past, Arthur Dane. Sir Arthur Dane, the Sword of the Morning, the one that Ed had to fight to save the kids or whatever in like early on, like before he had his kids and everything.
Got it.
He had to save the Targaryen, or whatever. And he said it was like he would have died if the Howland Reed didn't save him.
Huh.
The one that was Joe Jean, the weird kid,
Yeah.
you know, with the green eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his dad. If he wasn't there, he would have been killed by like Arthur Dane, who's apparently the greatest knight of all time. Basically.
Holy shit. That's cool.
And this guy named Darkstar is apparently related to him, like his brother or something like that. And like you don't know anything about him except that like he's like this rogue kind of knight that like does whatever and is apparently really badass.
Dude, I hope Darkstar is in this next
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Holy
Sounds
shit.
cool.
So that's super awesome because like basically the one knight, the Kingsguard knight, like stumbles onto the deck and the one guy's just waiting with his like sickle thing and just like chops his head off like immediately.
That's awesome.
And Marcella gets injured, she gets like cut, but she doesn't get killed.
So and then the guy who's running that kingdom seems to be pretty diplomatic about this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm curious
Right. Yeah.
what his actions are going to be, knowing now that they have essentially
Did they
committed
send
an
anybody?
act of war.
Did they send that one? They sent the one guy to get the dragons, right?
The dragons.
Did they do that in the show?
I don't think so. I don't think that they have any knowledge of the dragons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
So that's like the storyline in the book so far is they sent their own envoy to go to the dragon
Huh.
to her to like become a suitor for Daenerys.
Interesting, which would make a lot of sense because they both don't like the Lannisters. So
Yeah, and he wanted to like do that, but I mean I won't tell you in case they put it in the seating, but yeah.
okay, so there could be some interesting connections there.
And then this season I think is going to introduce all the Greyjoy characters, like the rest of them.
Oh, interesting.
Um,
That makes
like
a lot of
so-
sense with Sansa.
Yeah, so there's the main Greyjoy that got killed. He fell off the castle or whatever. He had two brothers. One of them named Euron, who is basically the equivalent of like a pirate.
Cool.
He's just like this guy, one-eyed pirate guy.
Cool.
And then he has another brother, Damphir is what he's known as, and he's like this religious, like devoted to the ocean god or whatever, like the drowned god that they celebrate or whatever.
Totally.
And then, he has three brothers. And then there's another one, Victarion, who is like the badass, like military captain guy of the entire fleet for the Greyjoys.
Jeez, Theon was the runt of the litter.
Well, he was the son, right? So he's not next in succession, I guess. So
Yeah.
it should be it'll probably be one of these guys, and they'll have to meet to decide what as the
The
Greyjoys
king is
they
still
do.
alive.
Is he?
So, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't die in the show?
No.
No.
So that
maybe
might
they'll have
be
to
a
get rid of him.
storyline that they.
Yeah.
I have a prediction. The next badass of the show is going to be the Squire. For that
Oh,
He was already a badass.
I think he's pretty badass for having survived this long in this universe.
I know.
Real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. White Walkers. What kind of advancement do you think they?
dude. I can't believe the kind of shit they've shown in the show with White Walkers. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, they're like smart, and there's like leaders of them, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there. Actually,
Yeah.
I'll probably end up watching it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're getting all excited now. Yeah, man. I don't know how you would. Just my advice would be to watch it because you're gonna get spoiled, and
Yeah.
So you might as well get spoiled in the moment of
On your
you
own
seeing
time,
it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when I was watching it, I was kind of like watching it as its own thing rather than necessarily like a book.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's how you're
Smart.
going to have to do it.
Yeah, like they're
That's
both
what
cool stories.
Yeah.
And that's what my wife did, but she watched like 2 seasons and then she read books. And she's like, oh, and she knew like certain things that were coming up. She goes, I want to tell you so bad. I was like, no, don't you dare
Yeah.
ruin this. So, like who poisoned
Joffrey
Joffrey and stuff like that. She goes, I know all that stuff. I was like, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
and the Red Wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Oh, when that one came up, she goes, oh, man, this is going to be a great episode. I was like, oh, here we go.
Even stuff like that, though, I don't want to hear.
You can't even say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
can't say
Exactly.
Because that came out of left field, man. That was insane.
Dude, when I read that in the book, I like chucked the book across the room. Like I was
Yeah, I
so
know.
pissed. I was like, I couldn't read for like a week after that happened.
Yeah, I
Because Rob was like my favorite character at the time.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a good one.
And then they just like killed pretty much everybody
Everyone.
that's there, and I was just like, what the hell?
So good, right? Like you think it's a gimmick at first. There's like, okay, they'll do that, but then they'll finally like give into this whole like let the hero be the hero thing, and then they're like, nope, nope.
Yeah, and the whole music playing, like that's something that you didn't get from the book, is right. They tell you the music's playing, but it doesn't really click like how ominous it sounds. But then when you watch it on the show, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
So
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
Because it happens just as quick in the book too. It's just basically like, and then like he's sprouted, arrow bolts from his chest, and you're like, wait, what?
You got to reread it just to make sure.
Yeah.
I
you
actually
chuck
wanting
the
to go
book.
and rewatch Game of Thrones. So this has been very effective. I am now very excited based off our predictions and.
I think you
recaps.
guys will really like and I'm pretty sure they're introducing the characters for the Greyjoy like brothers and stuff, because that's probably one of the coolest parts of the newer books.
I mean, his sister's
think.
pretty badass.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sister is.
She's pretty badass too.
So.
I think she'll play a big part in this too if it sticks to anything close to the book. So
Cool. All right, guys. That's been another episode of the Everything and Nothing Show. Each one of us Maelstrom gamers, we come on to Skype and we each bring a topic for our discussion, but more importantly for your entertainment. Each one of these topics are doled out in their separate videos Monday through Friday. All 5 of them are then rolled up on Saturday. You can get the full episode on youtube.com/Maelstrom Gamers channel. You can support us on Patreon. You can support us on YouTube. You can support us for free on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube channel by subscribing, liking, following, and commenting. All that's super useful and very appreciative. We've been really enjoying some of the we've gotten a lot of like, you guys are wrong comments. It would be really great to hear.
Whatever.
I agree with you guys, 'cause at this point I'm feeling really just insecure.
We're
I'm like,
idiots.
we're just wrong, and that's fine. I'm gonna keep talking, and if I'm still wrong, that's fine. But like, if you do agree, it'd be great. It'd be great to hear from you. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. So this has been a very lightning heavy round, very fast paced episode. Next week we'll have the Alan and Steve go Super Saiyan from our previous episode, and we'll have another 5 topics for you. So that will be next week. In the meantime, keep thinking about everything and nothing. It's been an honor to entertain you. Peace and take care.